This is CJ Miller. I'm starting my little walkabout video, and this is literally there's an actual castle. So we'll get a better look at that later on. With CJ Miller, and this is Parkville near Kansas City, Missouri. And yeah, hang tight. Okay, uh, so these are from my friend's courtyard. You know, the friend that I'm staying with. So you're gonna love this. Uh, he lives above uh, a bakery in this little village, and we're right here at it. So the upstairs here is his apartment, and then the downstairs is the bakery. So I, for his privacy, I didn't take videos inside of it. So this is like such a quaint little spot. Look at this neighborhood. That's the neighborhood, and it's great. And then this is the other end of it. So this is kind of like the main thing. So this is like you walk down this hill, and yeah, uh, walking back up, it's kind of a bitch. But I'm used to walking, so. And this is where everything happens, you know, the lunches, coffee shops, and everything. It's so quaint. Like I said, 15, 20-minute ride from Kansas City. So when he wants to do the whole Kansas City thing, that's great too. But I love there's hills and there's topography. So this is great. This is great. He walked me around a little last night, so I met a little bit of some of the proprietors. So I'm gonna take my little walk real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and do then I'll come back and I'll do like still photos and stuff for friends and family. But so yeah, that's like a university or something. But it's literally a damn castle. It's great. Like an actual castle. But I love the scenery. So if you're in for some scenery, this is great. And then as I'm walking, I'm going to decide what I'm going to have for lunch. General store. I'm going to wait and see this with Rusty. Some of these boutiques and things, I'm going to shop with him on Saturday, so I'll be checking that out. But Mainstay Suites, so there's a place you could stay. I guess that's their local hotel or something. There's lots of boutiques, and as we were walking last night, I saw something that I was like absolutely in love with. Ah, here it is. Some of these bags, some of these vintage travel bags or something. Let's check that out.
So I can. Do you want me to just shift through her little thinking then? I can probably shove that.
Oh, you know, I probably got to stop the video, but I kind of want this to be. It's really small and quaint, but I love it. You know, so there's Burger 64 Nights. I don't know what Stone Canyon is. Okay, the crack, CRAIC, is probably where I'm going to go for lunch. The kitchen had just closed when I went in there, but they had, I was eyeballing the fish and chips. But it's a small town. It does close down during the week at 8 or whatever. So. I will definitely have to come check out the music store, the music studio. Oh, no, missed it. Free concert. I missed that. Maybe I'll see something like that here. I love local stuff. Oh, look at the little mini banjo. Oh, yeah. Now these are good. These are cool. They're like pan drums or tin drums or whatever. You know what? I can step in here and do this. I'm going to pause the video. So they are closed. I will come back later and check it out. Uh, let's see. Uh, so across these tracks, there is there's a farmer's market over here, but I'm told that was damaged in a storm, and that it hasn't quite come back yet. But trying to think. Yeah, okay, so coffee is around here somewhere. But yeah, that's it. Rochester coffee. I had one last night, and it was sensational. It was like a peppermint mocha, but it was done really well. You can tell the quality of a place by its coffee, and this town probably has one of the nicest coffee shops. Okay. It's a quaint walk. Deli sandwiches, trading posts, retro sodas, all this. Very quaint. And these people have a little life, a little niche carved out for them. The people that live here. There's a special event space that you can rent out. So if you had business and you wanted to do something different, something like this, you could have a, like, say, a medium-sized convention event or something like that. You know what I mean? This would be some place you could come to, and you probably could do it at a bargain versus going someplace and renting out a convention hall or something. So I'm trying to retrace. Oh, here it is, this castle. I'm going to get closer to it, but I'm walking around the block because I want to see that castle. The park, that's huge back there. So you love Greenlands and stuff like that. That's great. So I have a friend in recovery back home in Shreveport, and he's from this area. And I told him I was visiting, and he was like, "Yay, you'll like it." But then he told me his story. Like it's cool. It's great. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. It's so funny because we came back here for some of his business, maybe about a year and a half ago, give or take-ish or whatever. And my friend Russ was already up here, but I didn't get to Parkville. But we did go to Kansas City, but I didn't really get to. And it was like a little town around Kansas City, so we didn't go like right up to Kansas City. It was like another little town, kind of like this, But we didn't really get time because we drove straight in, and then my job on road trips like that is to be the one that talks, to keep people company and keep people awake when they're driving, actually. So it's like a fine line. Do I talk and annoy people awake, or do I try to mellow it? There's a certain visceral tone that I have sometimes that can be grating. Sometimes I don't know when to shut up. But I love this castle. This town literally has a fucking castle on a hill. This is wonderful. I love it. Okay, so over here. Now, it was lit up last night, but my phone battery was so almost dead after 2 days of not being charged that that I did nothing, right? So no videos or anything like that, I don't think. So I tried to do some in Dallas, but even then it was like I'm just walking around and big tall buildings and the occasional light and everything, and I didn't really get to do anything. So whenever I go back, if I have time in Dallas, I'll walk around. If I have that major layover, 6 hours, maybe I'll get out and do some it depends. I just don't want to drag my luggage with me while I'm touring around, and they will take your stuff out of the bus terminal. But what I'll do is Hi there. What I will do is on my way back, if I can, I make videos. But if not, I will probably end up going to Dallas at some point and exploring. Uh, I have been there definitely before, but so this is cool. It's like a carving, right? And it's the ground's kind of soft because it's been uh, humid and rainy this morning. They said it was maybe going to be a light snowfall, but not. But anyway, it looks like something a little Keebler elf would come out of, bringing like cookies. You know, seriously, I love it. Uh, you know, we should do a few more little things like this. And we have a lot of stone carvings and everything. Uh, some features like this would be cute uh, for Shreveport. It's just, you know, Shreveport has its flair and its quality. Um, what it doesn't have where I live and the little areas, it does not have the quaintness. There's a duck pond, but those are ducks. I think, yeah, those are ducks. I'll be. And look, I don't want to spook them. There's 4 of them, so that's cool. This is wonderful. Still got some recording time. I love ducks. I don't want to disturb them though. And generally everything's like it's wet from the rain, but generally everything around here is clean and taken care of, and you can tell that people really care for their community. So when you have pride in your community, that says a lot. Also, I think the people were in that car probably smoking out because I can smell that from a mile away. But it's so weird because the air smells different because there are a lot of trees and stuff like that. So some of it is like, hey, there's pine scents and the various scents and to the olfactory, and then sometimes it's like, okay, no, so they're smoking a little bit of herb or something. But then you really don't know because sometimes things come together and can just ping in your mind and kind of remind you of what that aroma is. So that's a bigger scope of some of this area. It goes way back there. This is a runoff of a river, Arkansas River, Missouri. He told me last night, I forgot, but let me step up here and take a good look at whatever. We didn't stay too long here because we were waiting for some sodas to be delivered. So this is great. So, oh, eagle, right? Reminds me of the Muppet, the stoic eagle reporter, you know. But okay. I will say there's a lot of step downs. Wherever I go, there's always steps up, step down. And I'm like, I don't know, the way I typically like to walk, or that, you know, it's like people have always told me, hey, pick your feet up. I'm a foot dragger, you know, so it's like, yeah, I'm banging my toes on everything. Okay, that's this sign back here. Harm to none, harmony for all. That is cool. Wonderful children's play area. There's no children out here, but it's in the middle of the week, so maybe they're in school. Uh, and you, like I said, let me get to that castle. Checking my time here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to this river, but I'm going to pause this first. Here's a plaque that tells a little something, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that right now because I really want to get to that castle. Okay, so I'm coming up to the bridge to cross it, and it's like literally that close to everything. There's the eagle I was just at and everything. Okay, so wonderful little view. That is the river, and this is sort of a runoff, a rivulet or something. And what's on the other side? This is as far as we went. This lights up LED, beautiful colors at night. So like I said, I'll try to come back and check that out, but I wanted some daytime. I'm not going to get real close to the river right now because I want to turn right around and get to the castle. As a matter of fact, let me pause this and get over there. Okay, but also there's a duck down here, just like, is he okay? Or she or whatever. I hope that's not like a cry. Me and my, damn it. Please don't be stuck. No, there's two of them down there, and they're just like talking, okay, like having a conversation or something. It's not it's that other one. Chatty fucker, okay. See, I'm not falling for that because I know what's up. There's like a duck down there calling, trying to get help. Whack, 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 and you go down there and see and investigate, and then all of a sudden you get swarmed by the whole duck gang, and they beat the shit out of you and rob you and take all your money, and then they can buy all the corn that they want, you know, so, or whatever ducks eat. Okay. Okay, as I'm walking, I've zoomed in a little bit just in case I don't make it all the way to the castle. I don't want, you know, up close. It's a university, but it's also really a castle. Let's see. Up. Okay, let me get there. Look at it. I mean, it's wonderful. It's like just kind of like looks over everything, or you know, and you can see it from everywhere in this little town. This is so great. I did go online and look for a meeting, but I did not immediately see, like, there's not like a meeting like right around here. There's one about 2 miles away. And being that I'm new, I'm not going to do a tremendous amount of exploring on the first day. So maybe I'll check something out next week as far as meetings go. But yeah, look at that. Actually, I wouldn't bother to buy a house if I couldn't buy, you know, something like this. Because, you know, otherwise, yeah, I'll rent. Not that I could afford to buy a house in the first place, but if I did, I still wouldn't bother. Unless this is very me. That is my style. That's my ego, but that's the true, like, blah blah blah. You know, I love it. But not to be king, not to be ruler or anything. I just love those. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know. I have to say, I'm really happy for my friend. He's carved out a nice little life for himself, and I'm so happy that he's doing well. And okay, so and then I walk up here, and then I can walk back. But that's their main little area, and then there's other parts around Parkville, but I'll get to later. Okay, I love everybody. Goodbye. God bless. I'm going to lunch now. Love and light. Peace out.